Welcome back to the Patriots Wrap. I'm here with Andy Gresh, our analyst, to break down this ugly loss for the Patriots. Gresh, what happened?
Honestly, it was probably one of the worst 60 minutes of football we've seen in the last 5 years under Bill Belichick. And when you see what happened in special teams with the punt block, that to me is the most alarming. Like offensively, I know they're struggling with the offensive line, and defensively, they're not great against the run, but they're holding people to under 20 points. When you start making special teams mistakes, that's the kind of stuff that doesn't happen around here. So this was an alarming loss, and there's a guy who lost on the West Coast today that is coming in here with plenty of motivation to begin with. Patriot fans have got to be on real alert here. This is a pretty big issue, and it was a collapse today all the way across the board.
Mac Jones threw his first interception. He had 3 in the game. If I were to have told you before that it was going to be Mac Jones, not Jameis Winston, that had the 3 interceptions, what would you have said?
Well, I would have said you're nuts, quite honestly. And Jameis Winston, it's set up early, and Jawan Bentley has got to sleep. He's going to sleep rough tonight. He's got to look himself in the mirror and realize the ball hit him in the hands. That could have changed the entire outlook of the game, quite honestly. And, you know, the one thing about Mac Jones that you love is he stands in the pocket. The other thing is if he get hit like he did, then you're going to end up having some interceptions. The third one was throwing it up, trying to make a play. That was just a bad throw. The other one hits a receiver in the hands. So once again, offensively, they're just helter-skelter. They just can't seem to figure it out.
And we keep talking about it. The date circled on the calendar next week against, of course, Tom Brady and his Buccaneers. What are going to be the keys that the Patriots need to figure out this week in order to even come close to trying to defeat the Buccaneers?
Lines of scrimmage. Now, the only hope is that with Trent Brown hopefully coming back next week, which is what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think he was playing today. They're going to end up playing him against Tampa Bay. You hope that that helps fix the offensive line, but more importantly, gets the run game going. Conversely, Patriots still aren't great against the run. And even today against Alvin Kamara, who is more of a flashback than a real running back, he had a nice day overall. So got to get the lines of scrimmage right, and then you got to develop some confidence in the guys on the outside. No one separates. It's really a trickle-down effect, quite honestly. If the pressure of the defense starts to get onto the quarterback too quick, you don't have anybody on the outside that can separate naturally, so it just all collapses on most of these plays, especially when they get off schedule and they got these long third downs, which they've had too many of this year.